Good afternoon and welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me at MarketSite is Carolina Abseante. She's the founder, CSO, General Counsel, and Executive Vice Chairperson at NYIAX. And we also have Dil-Domine Leonares. He's the founder and CEO of mesmr. We're going to be focusing on decentralized media and the integration of mesmr and NYIAX. Thank you very much both for joining us today at MarketSite. And Carolina, we've met before at a number of blockchain conferences, so let's have a refresher of what's happening with ad tech and the space.
Well, at this point in time, we have a burgeoning of the use of a blockchain with people like MediaOcean, who's also on the board of NYIAX, and many people are looking at this as a way to actually minimize the cost of back-end and also to have transparency within the industry as a whole. Now, we're also focusing a lot on smart contracts, because what smart contracts allows one to do is actually self-effectuate certain parts of the contract, like reconciliation, which would be once the contract has happened, how many people have viewed a specific ad, how well did the ad do. This is what people, the advertisers and the publishers, pay on. And that is reconciliations done, actually self-effectuated with smart contracts. And then finally the distribution of funds, which also self-effectuated. So we're trying to take as many hands out from doing this and trying to reduce the costs as much as possible. And for us, we've implemented that in NYIAX, and other people are also taking note to do that as well.
All right, so Dil, how and why did mesmr choose to integrate with NYIAX?
Yeah, so I think for mesmr as a platform, we really wanted to focus on driving accountability and integrity into the space for the media ecosystem, from media and content. And early on, our conversations with NYIAX was really focused on, how do we bring brands into the space where people are solving problems with media and content creators, but they're doing it as a piecemeal solution, while we're looking at it as a whole ecosystem.
So how will mesmr's product benefit from this integration?
Yeah, so for us, what it's great is we're focusing on bringing brands into the space using digital collectibles, and NYIAX gives us the platform for secondary markets for people to trade these digital collectibles with each other.
All right, so Carolina, why this integration? Why is this important? How will it benefit industries beyond just advertising?
Well, this is actually the patent that we jointly created with Nasdaq. So this allows us to take it into a new medium, dealing with digital assets. So we have now the ability to monetize these digital assets in varied ways. So when Dil came to us and said he wanted a monetization arm, this was a natural fit.
And how does this integration reflect the introduction of an era of decentralized media?
Oh, well, it's just a natural piece. Now we're looking at trying to have everybody that's within the ecosystem have some sort of payment for their work, whether it's content creators in Dil's system, whether it's also people that are viewing it. So when you have a monetization arm with an exchange and a trading system, you're allowing other people to benefit from viewing ads and from also working with any other piece of the ad continuum, which like digital collectibles or any other couponing or other basis.
So interesting to watch how the industry is emerging in your space. Well, thank you both very much for joining us at MarketSite. And thank you for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.